I don't know if you guys know this about me or not, but I spend a lot of time on the internet. A lot of time. And one thing that I noticed is that there are a lot of sad and lonely people on the internet. And I'm one of them a bunch of time. I'm one of the sad and lonely people on the internet, but there's a lot of those. A very common complaint that I see on the internet is something along the lines of, I always have to text first. No one ever texts me first. And I feel you. It can be discouraging and exhausting always having to be the one to reach out. I feel you. There are so many times where I'm just sitting there chilling and thinking to myself, you know, it'd be great if one of my buddies texted me, just said, hey, how you doing? And it doesn't happen very often, so I think about how much I want it to happen all the time. But here's the reality. How many people, like, carry on texting conversations with people on the regular? Like, how often do you in your life go out of your way to just text somebody, hey, how you doing? Maybe you do it a lot, in which case, that's cool. Awesome for you, but in general, not many people do that. If somebody wants to talk to you, they're gonna talk to you. They're gonna find a way to make it happen, they're gonna find time, and they're gonna reach out. That's just how it is. I think so many of us get so hyped up over what people we're in contact with are thinking about us, and we obsess over it, and it's really unnecessary for us to do. Let's say you went on a date with someone and you kissed them and it was really great, but you haven't heard from them in 2 days, and that's freaking you out a little bit. First of all, I understand that. That would be awful. I've had it happen to me before. It's awful. But here's the thing. Yes, it would be great if it went in a new direction and you were able to take it forward and figure out what was going to happen. But they're not talking to you right now. All that you can do in your life is reach out to them, and if they don't reach back to you, cool, move on with your life. I know what it's like to get yourself stressed out over wanting to hear from someone and basically basing your entire emotional state on this. But I'm going to tell you also from experience to don't do that. Just don't do it, because you're gonna go crazy. Here's where we play a little game called Simplify, right? Because it's really much more simple than we make it. Talk to people who want to talk to you. Interact with people who want to interact with you. If you're not getting a response from someone, there could be a number of reasons for that. Don't worry about those reasons and reach out to someone else or do something else with your time. Remember that your value as a person is not determined by how many messages you get in your inbox. That has nothing to do with that at all. If you want to reach out to someone, great, do it. Reach out to all the people. I encourage this, absolutely. Try and make plans with people. Try and do stuff with them. If they fall through or if people don't respond, great. You know that they don't want to hang out with you right now, so you can do other stuff. It's all great. Try and get out of the habit of psychoanalyzing someone based on a text conversation, because that's silly. And you're never gonna get anywhere with that. I say this as someone who spent like 9 months of my life trying to psychoanalyze someone via every text that was sent to me. But it didn't end well for me, so like experience, like don't do what I did. Don't do it. That's all I gotta say though. If you got any more thoughts, you can always leave them in the comments. I love reading your comments a whole lot, but yeah, I am out of here, and I will see you guys on Monday. What up? So I'm gonna have a big update to my Patreon page. I'm gonna be working on that tomorrow. So keep posted on my Patreon if you're already a patron. If you're not, check out my Patreon. That's gonna be going up tomorrow. Big ol' update to stuff, changing things up, getting more active on that. It's gonna be great. Patreon is a thing if you don't know what it is. It allows you to help support me making these videos, and it's been a huge help, and I love it a lot. But I'll see you guys next time. I love you a lot.